All right, everyone, what's going on? Today they just released the trailer for Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. Before we hop into it, y'all already know what to do. Like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell. Hit that notification bell, that way you're notified every time we upload, especially if you like this type of content, movie-related stuff, pop culture, reviews, reactions, a bunch of stuff on this channel. But I don't think we've actually reviewed Rebel Moon on the channel yet.
I don't think we did. No, I don't think we did.
We might put, I think we will put out a video before the release of this. But just give your quick thoughts on it.
I thought it was solid. Now, it's not, I would honestly say it's probably my least favorite work from Zack Snyder. I'm only talking about this cut from Netflix, of course, because the director's cuts are probably going to be really good. But yeah, I thought it was solid. I think there's stuff to take out of the movie that you can like. I think there were some problems with the writing and stuff like that. Now, I hope that that's due to the movie being chopped by an hour, because very easily can you chop an hour from a movie and make there be mistakes in the writing process. But I mean, I thought for what it was solid. I'm bought into the universe. Like, it looks cool. I like Zack's vision for it. And part 2, I mean, the way part 1 ended had me kind of hyped for part 2, so I can't wait to see what's up. I've been seeing Jimmy all over the timeline, so I mean, I want to see what's up. Like, I'm bought in. I dig it. It's not the greatest thing of all time. It's no Doom Part 2, but I mean, I think for what it is, it's fine, and I think the director's cuts will satisfy a lot more people.
I hope so. I'm just gonna say wasn't a fan of it, and that's it. I do want to see Zack Snyder cook, and obviously I don't know, like, are the director's cuts gonna come out before this movie or after?
No, they're coming out after. So this movie's dropping in April, and I think the director's cuts will drop somewhere between June and July, I believe.
I don't.
Somewhere.
So this isn't the director's cut, correct?
No. This is part 2.
To me, that's just not smart to do. I think at this point,
an odd marketing process
how
for
the
sure.
first one
if you're
was
complaining
received,
still,
I would have just rolled out the whole movie. Like, at this point, because of the way the first movie was received, I wouldn't even bother trying to do a Snyder cut stunt on the second. I just like straight up release his cut, like straight up, because you can't, like, at this point you're only.
I mean, but that's you caring about, you know, critical reception and shit. You think Netflix, the makers of Red Notice and Damsel, give a shit about the reception?
I don't think.
No, why would they? Red Notice is their biggest movie, and it's rated dog water. Like, I don't think they really care about that. I think the money, the numbers is what talks. So if you see more Rebel Moon stuff, that means whatever it is, it's making money, and I can't blame them, because I got this shirt, 4 Funko Pops and an Imperium ship right there. So, like,
yeah, you're bought the fucking.
That's the novelization.
I don't know. I think they were disappointed in the numbers and in the critic reception. Obviously, it's no surprise Zack Snyder is a divisive filmmaker. You know, all his films, literally, other than Dawn of the Dead, have always been divisive. But I think this one definitely ranks low. I literally only prefer.
I don't think this is offensive though in any way.
No, but I think
some of his other stuff that people are like crazy about and be like, you bastardized Batman. That's one thing. I think this isn't really that offensive though.
No, but we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it, guys. We're done rambling, so let's go ahead and get straight into this trailer for Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver.
Fire shot.
Red line.
It reminds me of Alien. Oh, are we getting a hallway sequence?
Hallway fight.
Oh, what is?
Oh, the blue is
crazy.
Sick. The blue is sick on the sword.
You and I fighting together.
We need more of him. He was like in the first one for 5 minutes. He was the best. Man. He was like the best.
Damn. They bringing gang now.
Cook, Zach.
You're all here. Because there is nothing to return to.
Oh, that looks so good.
Dark days lie ahead of us all.
Oh, what the shit?
He's
We will
reborn.
teach you how to fight.
Right.
That's impressive.
Look at Gunner. You think he look.
The Scargivers among them. Those this village holds most dear. I shall destroy them.
Bro, he's
Damn,
gonna
bro,
die
about to be
twice.
murdered. I can see that.
Bro's
Oh,
gonna die twice.
But to fight.
The best character.
Jimothy, bro. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh my god. Bro,
Are you truly prepared?
this is really big scale. Like, damn. Oh, what the? Oh, that set piece looks crazy.
It's very reminiscent of the end of the first movie. Oh, that looks sick.
Wow.
The blue lighting on
Dude.
the swords looks so fire. Like,
Dude. He does it every time. I can't he does it every time. These trailers are so good every time.
all right, guys, that was the first. I don't know if that's the only trailer they're dropping. So that was the first trailer for Rebel Moon Part 2, the Scargiver. Can I just say real quick, why is it called Rebel Moon Part 2 and then the Scargiver? Like, you gotta choose one. Like, either call it Rebel Moon Part 1 and Part 2 or Rebel Moon, and then Rebel Moon the Scargiver. Like, the Part 1 and the Scargiver is like,
I mean, let's not act like that's never happened.
will it be called Dune Part 3 Messiah? Who knows? Who knows? Like,
It actually could. No, it'll probably be
no,
called
it'll
but-
probably be called Dune Messiah. But give your thoughts on that trailer.
Anger trailer. The action looks very tasty. I realized the scale was gonna be big, but like really when you see it, it looks really big. Like the scale, it looks really good. It looks really good too. Like, I don't know, everything, and I like how they're diving more into the characters' backstories. We could use that. I will tell you guys in the novelization, they dive into the characters' backstories a little bit more. But like, I like that you get that side of the characters in this one because that's what was lacking in terms of the Netflix PG-13 version. In the first part, that's what was lacking. So, I mean, it looks good to me, but the action and stuff like looks so good. And like these blue swords, I think you saw like a little bit in the first one, but they look so cool.
Yeah, they look sick here. I will say, that trailer is edited like, I'm not gonna lie, exactly how a streaming trailer would be edited. Like, I don't know if that music is gonna be in the movie. I have no clue.
Probably not.
Isn't
The
this one like
music,
isn't this one significantly shorter?
I think it's just like as long as the first one, if not like
Is
a
it?
couple minutes shorter. I mean, the first one was
I
only,
hope
like
so.
2 hours and 10 minutes or something. I forget.
Like 2:15, but like I hope it's around that length. It seems like they're trying to flesh out some of these characters. Now I don't know if that'll be in the director's cut too of Rebel Moon Part 1. I'd imagine it would be. I'd hope it would be.
The novelization is based on the director's cuts, I hear, and there's a good bit of backstory for some of these characters in the novelization. So I do assume that in the director's cut, there will be backstories for some of these characters.
I hope so. I think that was, my main issue with that first movie is no one had any type of backstory.
And you could see that they're trying to do it in this one too. Like they're doing some of it. Yeah, it's like it's weird because let's just be real. You expect that in part 1.
In part 1, yes, that is what you're supposed to do, because if you don't,
I don't think
care about the characters,
I don't think they're supposed to do anything.
I think when you're making a movie about a conflict between two people, you should make us care about one of them, and when you fail to do that, then no one will care about what's to come. For like, imagine if like no one ever cared about any of the Avengers before Infinity War or something. Like, it's just like you have to make people care. That
You
way
mean like
there is
Spider-Man in
stakes.
Civil War?
Spider-Man in Civil War, what do you mean?
It's kind of the same thing. Like, there's no backstory or anything there with his introduction.
No, there's not, but you care about him by the end of the movie.
Yeah, but it's a different story. I'm saying there's no right way to do things. Like, you can do however
For sure, but I think, yeah, as many flaws as Rebel Moon has,
But I think that
could
is
have
one of the flaws,
elevated
though.
it.
I think that would have served better for part one. But again, if the director's cut has some of the backstory, like,
I don't know. That's the whole debacle with this. Is like, why are we? What is up with the director's cuts for a
but
streaming
I can see
movie?
it from a marketing standpoint and just trying to make money. Like, that's basically, they could use the director's cuts and that rated R platform like as a whole new brand. You know what I mean? Like literally, this shirt with Jimmy on it could have blood on it. Like, but like,
I guess,
it doesn't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
how they could be looking at it. It's odd though. Still, to me, it's so odd. Like,
Yeah, I think.
but maybe they just wanted to put, maybe they just needed some shit for their platform, and they were like, "Can we use some of that and like
Netflix
get
is
it done
putting
earlier?"
stuff out every other day.
I don't know.
Like, they're by far the most populated streaming service. I don't know. It was kind of. It was always interesting when they first announced the director's cut. Obviously, I was already on the fence because this was clearly a Snyder cut stunt by them, which I understand. But then doing it for part two kind of, it sours the taste because like at this point, I feel like there aren't even the people that are going to really invest their time into this now are the people that genuinely either like us watch movies, want to review these movies, or fans of the director, and that's really it. Like, I feel like, sure,
I think
there
you
might be a
underestimate the
handful.
general audience on Netflix.
No. Like I was about to say, I think there's a couple, there's a group of people that maybe, bought into this universe and are excited for
No,
the
they don't even
second
got to buy
part.
in. It's just, there's a lot of the general audience that just casually scrolls through Netflix and watches whatever's on there.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the people that are actually invested in it. I'm sure this will get played a lot, but I'm more so talking about the in regards to part two having a director's cut, that I just feel like that just only sours the taste more. It's so conflicting because you want a Snyder product and you know what comes with that. It's gore, it's the maturity, it's all that, right? And so you strip that back. Okay, so you strip it back for a PG-13
That's why
audience.
I'm looking at it like a whole, like it's not the Snyder product. It's
But
the
I think
Netflix.
that's the issue, is what did you bring Zack Snyder for if you're gonna release an inferior version that's not even at that point?
mean,
like,
we could go back and forth on this all day because it's not what's normal, and it's not what you want, and it's kind of just a weird market. It's kind of weird way to market some. Nothing has ever been marketed like this.
it is, and
Like,
honestly,
an odd way to market.
I want Zack Snyder to succeed. It's getting even more crazy with like their new head or whatever that they just put in, because the old one, right, was like fan, right? Like the old one, like
I
messed
forget
with
who
Zack
the-
Snyder,
I
I'm pretty
forget.
sure. But this new one obviously has expressed his opinions, and now I'm like, what's gonna go on? Like, is he gonna continue this, or is he gonna do the Army of the Dead spin-off stuff? Is Netflix gonna drop him? Is he gonna have to like go back to studio work? I'm so curious as to like what's going on behind the
I don't
scenes.
think you're really that curious. I don't think you're really. That
I really
curious.
am.
I think you want Snyder to be gone.
Gone.
Yeah, I don't think you want him to be here anymore. Like, I don't think you really care, because if you did, like, that's kind of out of his hand. Like, he could have his opinions on Snyder, but money is money. Like, he's not coming in there.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, if he
Moon and Army of the Dead are making money, so why, like, that's
But
not
that's
even a
what I'm-
thought.
I mean,
I know
don't
the guy
know
that just walked
if
in
they
does
are.
not like Snyder, but that's not even a thought to me that Army of the Dead and Rebel Moon, one of the two, wouldn't continue when they're clearly making money for Netflix.
But
Like,
that's what I'm saying is like, will he continue either of these? Will Netflix be like, do something else? Like, do something not even with these two franchises? Will they? I feel like, honestly, Netflix might start putting him on their projects.
What do you mean?
Like, not original concepts by Zack Snyder. Like, they might actually get him to direct stuff that Netflix is pitching.
I don't see Zack
like
Snyder's signing like that fat of a contract with Netflix.
I don't know how much was his. Did he have like a multiple picture deal with Netflix, or is it kind of like? Did he?
Yeah.
I'm
So pretty sure there will be
interested in,
like 3 parts to Rebel Moon. I think
3.
Yeah.
Need part
This one
2
was
to be gas.
So basically, it's basically 2 parts, because you know what I mean. Like, this one was supposed to be one movie.
Yeah, and it was
They
too long
split
and
in.
stuff.
Yeah,
and they were like,
split
we
in
can just
2.
do it in 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still very interested at the future of this franchise and for this filmmaker, because like, it seems like he kind of just left Army of the Dead in the dust. Like, I want to know like what's going on with that.
No,
like,
he's still working on it.
Is he
Working on Planet of the Dead.
Planet of the Dead. Okay.
Yeah. And then the animated, wasn't it? It's called like Lost. It's called Las Vegas.
I highly doubt that's happening.
I don't know. It's weird because like the people that have worked on it like still kind of talk about it like it's being done. You know what I mean? But it's
who knows?
Kind of ghost. So it's weird. But I know Planet of the Dead. He's working on.
Well, yeah, this is all intriguing, and I thought the trailer was pretty good. I thought it definitely, ups the ante in terms of the scale. Yeah. And obviously it looks more like action packed and stuff. I just really wonder like what he's gonna add to the world, to these characters in this movie. The director's cut stuff is like wild. I'm not gonna lie, like, might watch it if it's like completely different.
Wait to
if
watch
it's completely
them,
different movie,
I'll
watch
wait
them.
to watch them. Like that shot in the trailer of like Noble when he was like in that dugout, like offing a bunch of those little farmers. Like, I could imagine the rated R version of that being so much worse.
But like, I don't want that in the director's cut. I don't care about the rated R stuff. I mean, that's adding to it, but I want from the director's cut of Rebel Moon Part 1.
Well, what do you think is going to be? Just an hour longer of blood? No, there's going to be writing and characters and backstory and stuff.
That's what I want, though, and that's my whole like conflicting feelings about all this. Is like when Zack Snyder goes to pitch his thing on Star Wars. What do you want?
For the director's cuts, then. If not, then shut up and watch this day one like I will be doing.
I mean, I'll watch a day one, but that doesn't mean I can't critique it. I know you're constantly telling me, Rebel Moon Part 1's gonna shut you up. The director's cut's gonna shut you up. But
it is, because everything you're saying
right
now that
that's
you
not
want,
what I critiqued.
Everything you're saying right now that you want, it's gonna
criticized.
Be in there.
That's not what I criticized.
It's gonna be in there because it's
that's
not
great.
gonna be
just
an hour of like filler shit. There's gonna be more lore, backstory.
I hope there is.
It's an hour,
but that does not change my criticism on the Netflix cut Part 1. That doesn't change that, and that's why I don't get why you constantly.
Because I'm not talking about that. I just feel like you're complaining. Just complain.
Complain about. I mean, I got a inferior movie. I should they purposely gave me an inferior version.
We all know that.
I should be able to complain about that.
We all know that though.
You're not
complaining. Just complain. Complaining. Just complain.
But I think that's the issue. It's like you should be too. Y'all should all be, because that's how you get them to not do that.
I don't give a fuck. The director's cuts are dropping in a couple months. I don't care.
I guess. I don't know.
Why would I stress that much when the rated R cuts, both of them are dropping in literally a couple months? Why would I
understand your
release
point,
a Snyder, like you expect me to be on some release a Snyder cut movement, like they're actually holding his film hostage. Like, bro,
no, but I guess I could see your point since you were satisfied with Part 1. Like, you're okay with the different cuts. I wasn't. So like me going into part 2, getting an inferior cut again is like annoying to me. Like that's just like, just give me the rated. Why don't they just drop both and then make you just have you choose? Like, I don't know. Like, it's so
we
weird.
will never know, Keith. We will never know. We will never truly know why they made that decision. Like, we can guess and look at articles and stuff, but we will never truly know. So, like, it is what it is.
Only time will tell how this ends. But yeah, guys, there was your
part 2 looks like a banger, though.
It looks good. It does look good. The visuals are still there. I wasn't a fan of a lot of the visual stuff in the first movie, but I guess this is obviously carrying that aesthetic, so I gotta accept it. But yeah, the action looks palpable, a lot bigger scale. I'm just hoping, you know, I'm invested. I'm in it, because then I'll buy in, then I'll be there. But you guys tell us.
I hope the PG-13 cut can sway the non-believers.
Okay. Okay, Paul Atreides. You guys tell us in the comments below, though, what you guys thought about this trailer, about Rebel Moon Part 1, about anything related to this. We love discussing with you guys down there. And if you made it this far, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell that we're notified every time we upload. But other than that, guys, it's me, boy 𝙎𝙬𝙆𝙎,
me, boy KJ.
And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one.